Hey everybody, today I'm going to show you how to get to the battery in your BMW F31 wagon. Now the F31 wagon is the most complicated of the 3-4 series BMWs to get to your battery because it's hidden underneath a lot of paneling down in this lower right hand side area. On the F30, you just kind of pull this side panel off. On the F36 and F34, you take off one little panel on the bottom and then you can pull that side panel off. But there's a lot more you have to do in the F31. So to start, we need to take off both of our bottom floor covers. So I've got one over here, and then we got to take off this guy, which just folds back, and then you can pop it out of where it hinges. And what that does is that exposes a couple of these plastic pop rivets all around here in this tool tow hook tray area and along here holding the side panel. For these expanding plastic rivets, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a trim tool and get under the main part of it and slowly pry that up. So we'll pull up this middle section, see it popped up like that, and that will release tension on the rest of it. You can see here the panel's already starting to pop up, but I'm just going to get under that and take this little guy out. So as you can see, right, the center post goes in there and it spreads the rivet apart, which is what secures it. So I got to remove this one and this one over here as well. And then there are two more, one here and one here, that I can get to. For this cargo divider socket, you can either just grab the panel and pull up to pop it out, or you can take a trim tool and get underneath the silver part and try and pop it up. Be careful, because this part, things can go flying. Once the silver part is off, we can go ahead and take out the locking spring mechanism, set that off to the side. Once all those mounts are removed, now we can pull out the side panel. I like to just kind of grab it from the inside and try and pull out. Now that we've uncovered this tray on top of the battery, we need to remove another plastic pop rivet and two 10mm plastic nuts. Now we can go ahead and take this tray out. If you would like to remove the battery at this point, you can use your 10mm again to undo these two bolts holding the top bracket. If you just want to disconnect one of the terminals, you can use that 10mm, loosen the bolt there, and pop it off. One of the things to watch for is this little tube right here. This is actually a vent so that when the battery outgasses hydrogen, it goes outside the vehicle and doesn't build up inside the vehicle, becoming a possible flame risk. To put things back together, we need to take our battery cover tray, align it on the two threaded posts at the top up here, put that in. Then we can take our two 10mm plastic nuts and thread these on. These just need to be snug. There's no torque spec for them. Then we need to take two expanding rivets, put them in the holes. Next we'll take our side panel trim piece. Notice that we have this part up here, another little nub over here, and on the side that have to go into here and behind this top area. Once that is in, we can go ahead and take our expanding rivets again and go ahead and put them in these three locations. And the last fastener we have is the cargo divider mount. So we'll take this part here, align the two nubs on the side, slide it in, and then we just take the ring and pop it down on top. Now we can go ahead and put our rear cargo cover on. Just align the two pivots with the slots, lean it forward, and then just lay it over. And lastly, we have our floor cover.